YouTube, Twitch, MFFLs. We back again with another one for your head top. It is the We Talk Mavs crew right here on the Glow Sun Sports YouTube channel and the Glow Sun Production Twitch channel. I am your boy Rail. I got the man who is personally going to be doing the induction speech for that boy Green for the Mavericks in the Hall of Fame. I got my co-host King. What's up, man?
Not much, brother. What's going on with you?
Oh man, nothing much, man. Just another win for the Mavericks. It's starting to become a usual thing for this team right now. Let me temper that. Kind of get a little ahead of ourselves, but no, it's good to see Mavs get another win tonight. As y'all know, they played the Houston Rockets, our interstate rivals. They beat them 130 to 106. I was kind of mad that they couldn't keep them under 100, but that's okay. We'll get into that. But if you're new to this show, man, if you've never seen our show before, go ahead and give you the rundown. We give you our overall thoughts of the game. We give you our positives. We give you our negatives. And we give you our game ball choices. But the game ball is usually given no matter the wins or the losses. And we take your questions and your comments at the end of the show. But we will post them throughout the show, but we will address them at the end of the show. So, with all that being said, man, King, you ready to get into it?
Let's do it.
All right, man. What is your reaction to this game tonight, man?
I'm not going to say best game of the season because
Nah, you're not.
Houston's the worst team in the West. But without Luca, without Kristaps Porzingis, this is what good teams do, man. This
Yeah,
is what good teams do. We're it's the turnaround. It seems like it's happening right now in front of our eyes. Um, it's so many guys on this team now. I feel like that can score the ball. So with that happening right now, it's wild. Everybody's falling in place, and with them all playing defense, it's just a little here, a little there. Give me some, somebody give me a couple buckets here when you got open shots. It's basically choose your poison. Whoever's
right.
open at that time or whatever, basically just gets the shot, put it up, and make your buckets. So again, as I've been saying for the last few episodes, I'm proud of the Mavs, man. They shot good from the field today. Free throws a little shaky. I guess everything can't be perfect, but everybody did their job today, though, man. It's going to be short and sweet today, probably, because Houston's not that great of a team. We wanted to have a guest on here so we could bully him a little bit, but yeah, man, just a good team win.
Yeah, shout out to my bro Law. I tried to get him on tonight. No, but like you said, man, it was a win that the Mavericks should have won. I, not to be disrespectful, but look, I think of this as like the free space of a bingo card. It's like,
Yeah,
look, you get that space and you keep it pushing, man. That's kind of what this was. I know you heard me say on the last video, before this video, I was talking about how if Dallas didn't win against Houston without Luka and without KP, then we had bigger problems than we thought. But they
yeah.
did more than just win. It was a
Mm-hmm.
blowout. It wasn't even close. It was nasty, man. It was one of those games too where you're watching the game and you're doing something on your phone, and
Uh-huh.
my girl was sitting there talking and messing with each other and stuff during the game. That's the kind of game it was, man,
Mm-hmm.
for the Mavs. Like I said, now I know they're all NBA players, but the Houston compared to Dallas right now is just it's nowhere close.
You feel
Um,
like the Mavs are a good team. You
yeah,
feeling like the Mavs are a good team. I know you are. I know you
no,
are, bro.
yeah, they're a good team. They're a good team. Yeah, but with the way that defense stuff is, man, yeah, they definitely a good team. And like what I was
Uh-huh.
saying, like if you for you to be a good team, you supposed to have done this, not necessarily blow them out the way they did, but win convincingly against a team like
Mm-hmm.
Houston. So yeah, it ain't really nothing, really special or anything. It's something that it's a win that they can use to add to their tally to help them move
Mm-hmm.
forward, man, and try to help them with positioning in the West. Because right now we're chasing Memphis. I think now we're 3.5 because I don't think Memphis played tonight. So I think we're
Nope.
3.5 right now behind Memphis. So every
Yeah.
one of these wins right now is gonna count. And this right here, like I said, was just a free space on the bingo card for us, man. We definitely needed this win tonight, and they
Yeah.
went out here and took care of business. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the positives, man. What kind of positive you got going on tonight?
You know what it is. The emergence of our draft pick, our 2019, was it 2019, right? Draft 2020. Sorry, draft pick. Uh
Wait, this is
Mr.
second year?
Josh Green. This is second year, yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I thought it was like third. Okay. Yeah. You're right. You're right. It is the second year. Yeah.
Mr. Josh Green, the second best passer on the team. Yo, Josh, I'm gonna tell you some real stuff. We keep Josh Green. From what I'm seeing of Josh Green, I told you before. I think he's a leader to a few things. I think he's like one thing away from being that borderline all-star type player in his career, and I think it might be coming, man. Like I really like Josh Green. I know we made fun of him, a lot of Mavs fans and all, because
Yeah,
he wasn't getting the minutes in the time, so he couldn't really go on the court. And he seems like he's a very selfless player. So that kind of rubs, I guess, you the wrong way because he's not pulling up and scoring. But man, he got a little bit of a mid-range pull-up.
yeah,
If he can hit that three, like Josh Green has some skill, I think it's going to come, and it's going to be pretty scary him being an athletic wing beside Luka, in the future. So I mean, him, Tim Hardaway did his job, Maxi Kleber, Dodo. We can go down the line, man. It was just a bunch of positives. You got Trey Burke coming in the game, did a little something. Frank Ntilikina, your boy showed back up again, gave you a little something you was looking for him. Everybody, man. Reggie Bullock. I'm sorry. I don't know how I got that far without talking about your boy Reggie, the sniper.
who?
I don't
Oh,
know
okay,
what
right, okay. I know who
I
that other
don't
person's
know.
name you were talking about. I didn't know who that was.
Man, I don't know if he caught COVID. Somebody threw something up in his drink or something. Reggie, man, this team is amazing right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like it's it's what you wanted because you felt like you had all these pieces that could possibly do something. And at the
Hmm.
beginning of the year, we were seeing these pieces not, dropping in shots. So it was like wasted pieces. But now you're seeing the Mavericks are pretty deep. Like they're a very, very deep team, and they don't get, I guess, enough recognition. We're arguing about like Frank Ntilikina and all being in the game, and Frank came in the game and gave you production today. So I'm very high on this team right now. I'm just hoping for more, and all of them. Like I just give kudos to the whole team today. They played their butts off of their two main players.
Yeah, like you said, two men I want to highlight was Josh Green and Reggie Bullitt, uh, King's two favorite players on the Mavericks. They came and did their thing. Matter of fact, Reggie Bullitt scored 12 points in the first quarter.
First quarter.
Yeah, that was pretty big. And then, like you said, Josh Green got the opportunity today. He got a career high with 17. As a matter of fact, he might have been the. Oh wait, was he
No,
leading
Tim
scorer?
Hardaway. Tim was
Oh,
the lead
okay.
scorer.
Oh, okay, yeah, Tim had 19. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Hmm.
but he was second. He had 17. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wanted to see him get 20 today, man.
I did. I
Uh,
wish they'd have went that last play and just gave it to him in the corner, let him shoot a three or so instead of
yeah,
wasting it with that little Moses Brown fake dunk at the buzzer.
yeah, I'm gonna get on Moses Brown, man, here in a little
Yeah,
bit.
we
But
gonna get on him. I know.
yeah, but yeah, like you said, it was pretty steady throughout the. Well, hey, matter of fact, bro, here we go again. You had six players in double figures, and Tim Hardaway led the way with 19. Tim had 19, but it didn't feel like he had 19.
Nope. It
Yeah,
was just all around. It was all around game, man. Like everybody was just scoring. Nobody
yeah.
was trying to do too much. They were all in the system. They played. Jason Kidd has a system, and they're playing the system right now.
So are we gonna talk about Maxi Kleber's 11 rebounds and Jalen Brunson's 10 assists? Are we gonna
10
talk about that?
assists. Yeah, we up, man.
Double double
I t- I,
Brunson out here.
he's Matt. You already know how we feel about Maxi. I think everybody knows how we feel about him by now on the show. Him and Dodo, JB. I mean, I'm telling you, JB is becoming Mister Whatever you need him to do. Like he's that. He can be a pure point guard at times. At times he can go and score. I'm 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 high on this team right now, man. Like I
I
really
know,
feel
I
like
know.
I know I'm telling you, I really wanted to be this way before the season because I feel like that's why we were all disappointed because we expected something from this
Yeah.
team. We saw two first round exits. We like, okay, take that step. Then they're keeping this team together. Then the continuity and all that will make it work, and they will be playing together. And it's finally showing off, man. I guess it was just playing in a new system with a new coach and things like that. But it's paying off right now. It looks very good. Like I know we're still in fifth and we're a while behind the top three guys and all, but the Mavericks are playing some of the best basketball in the NBA right now.
Yeah. I think a lot of that too had to do with the fact, man. I think Rick Carlisle's message was going to become a little stale.
Hmm.
And we already know about the article that came out that Tim McMahon had wrote for ESPN about how he handled the team and how he treated some players and all that type of stuff. So I think a lot of that also had to do with how Dallas performed. And we all know that a lot of the players, you know, they didn't too much as come out in front and say this, but a lot of them were pretty much was saying that it was a breath of fresh air when Jason Kidd came to the organization and Rick Carlisle left. And so, like you said, it's we talked about it on the last video. It looks like they just stood pat. because a lot of people were throwing him under the bus, and a lot of people kind of giving up on him, and it looks like they just whole serve stuck with, like you said, the system that Jason Kidd was trying to implement. And you know what, man, we also gotta give some props to Kidd's coaching staff on
Mm-hmm.
development, because
Yep.
we've heard, as them coming in, he had the reputation of development, and we're starting to
Mm-hmm.
see that right now with Josh Green. And when
Yep.
Josh Green doing what he's doing, like you said, he had the potential, man, to be a very key player, like a Tim Hardaway type player, where he can get about 18, 19 mil a year, or whatever. And so for him, man, it's just going to be consistency, and it's going to be confidence. Because like I
Mm-hmm.
said before, I remember like the first, like last year, it just looked like he didn't have really a lot of confidence in his shot or his offensive game. The
Mm-hmm.
energy is off the charts. We already know that he had the potential to be a great 3 and D player if he starts connecting a little bit more on his threes or whatever. Because I think in college he shot like 40% on threes. So
Almost.
it's
Yep.
not like he just far fetched that, like, he never shot three before in his life. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's more of confidence, man, giving him a chance, giving him opportunity to go out there and showcase a little bit, and for Kid and them to kind of give him the confidence to say, look, we already know you're still young, you're still growing. We know you're gonna have growing pains every once in a while. You know you kind of mess up a little bit, but don't kind of jump on them like Rick Carlisle would have did. Because Rick Carlisle would have
Yep.
just jumped on you, pulled you, and don't play you for like another like 3 or 4 games
Yep.
until like it's like crunch time. I mean, the game is out of hand and they throw you in there or whatever. So Kid and them kind of was like, yo, we're gonna keep working with you, which is what he said in the offseason. That was their main
Mm-hmm.
focus. Like, we're gonna work on Josh Green. And he didn't really get a lot of playing time in the Olympics. So we were kind of like, I don't know about Josh Green. And
Mm-hmm.
like you said, beginning of the season, he didn't get too much playing time. Kid and them kept working him. Coach Sweeney kept working on him. Sweeney is known for development too. He
Yep.
developed Sadiq Bey
Yep.
in Detroit. He
Mm-hmm.
helped develop Giannis and Chris Middleton
Chris
in
Middleton. Mm-hmm.
Milwaukee. Yeah. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, if keep working with this kid, he's young. Let's see where he can go with this. Like I said, add him as a key rotation player to the rotation, man. It's going to be key in his development and his confidence, man, going forward. But what else you got on this?
Before we go past this to the negatives, I'm gonna take your little your comment and go a little further with it. Jason Kidd, we haven't talked about the development enough of him and his coaching staff and what we're doing for the players. Almost every player on this team that played last year, that basically every player on this team, except for maybe Moses, you can't really tell. But every player, I can point to one thing and tell you something they do better this year than they did last year.
Yeah.
Everybody on this team. We can start at your boy Dwight, who you don't like. He's a better 3-point shooter this year. That corner 3-point shot, he can knock it down this year. He's shooting over
Yeah.
40%, I believe, for the year.
He is.
Maxi
But on
Kleber got a
how many attempts though?
hey. I mean, he had the same attempts before though. So if you got to make them first before you move on up, right? You
Yeah.
got to make them first before you move on up. It's just true. Maxi Kleber has a little stop mid range little shot thing he does now every
Mm,
now and then. Dorian Finney-Smith is driving to the rim this year, getting to the rim and finishing like in traffic with moves. Tim
yeah.
Hardaway is doing Tim Hardaway Jr. is doing the same thing, and he's doing some passes now that I've never seen him do before. As far as pass, he's trying to pass the ball. He may not always be successful at passing it, but he's trying to pass the ball. You got
He had
KP
7
with his
assists
post
tonight.
ups. You got KP with his post ups. It's been efficient this year as far as hey, the numbers say it is what it is. You can look and say, oh, I'm just saying down JB. You see Jalen Brunson's progression this year.
Mhm.
Everybody on this team, you can point to somebody and say, hey, they're taking one step and doing one thing maybe different than what they've done before. And what that does is adds up to the sum of all parts and makes it a better team. So Jason Kidd, I told you, Jason Kidd might be in the running for coach of the year by the end of the year. They keep playing. They can get up there good enough to get like to the 4th seed. I don't see why he
Yeah.
wouldn't. I don't see why not.
I was just about to ask. You think we can get to that 4th seed?
I think we are. I think we are. We got a division guy over top of it, so we have no take care of business. Beat Memphis, and we should be able to get it done.
Yeah. You know what? I will admit, you ain't been wrong so far this year. So
I be,
if you say we can catch them in 4, I believe you, man. I believe it. But
I think
yeah,
we can.
there was something else I was gonna say. What was I gonna say? Positive was.
Tim with his assists.
Well, Tim had 7 assists tonight, man. It must be a career high
Hmm.
for him. But
That
yeah,
might be.
Now the fact that we had 3 players with 15 points, and then like I said, Tim and Josh Green had 17 and 19 each, man.
Yeah.
That's big, man. Like I said, that means the ball was moving out there. And
I
then of
think
course
they had
they
20
had,
assists. I think they had 20 assists at half. They had 43 in the first quarter. They had 110 by the third quarter. This they're playing awesome basketball, man. The offense
yeah,
is catching up.
Dallas finished with 34 assists.
Yeah. The offense is catching up. We've been watching this defense all year hold us down, and the offense is starting to catch up. We said, hey, if shots just start falling, well, shots are starting to fall, and you see the Mavericks can destroy teams, like blow them out if the offense falls with this defense we have this year. So,
Right.
like I said, I'm very excited about this year, man.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good, man, for the Mavs right now. Especially it's a good sight to see, especially without your two guys playing right
Mm-hmm.
now. We see the rest of the team playing the way they're playing without those guys. That's just encouraging.
Yep,
All right, man.
absolutely.
Let's get into the negatives, man. What you got negative wise?
Go ahead, you take it first. You missed the negative, but I already know we got like the same negative. There's only one main negative this game. I'm calling it like it
Yeah,
is.
yeah. Moses Brown. Look,
Yeah.
we like Moses Brown, but like King said, we just got to call it like we see it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Had a lot of lapses in this game. I guess you could say lapses.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Had an offensive goal 10. I think he had like two of them, didn't he?
Yep.
I think
Caught
yeah,
one
had
on
like
a foul call, like just went and hit the ball off the
yeah,
backboard. When
yeah. And it wasn't finna go in. He should have just left it alone.
yeah, he
But
should just left it alone. Yep.
then he didn't finish a lot around the rim. Just out of position on rebounds and stuff like that, man. Now I guess this game kind of proves why they haven't been letting him play a lot, and of course they let him play today because KP isn't in and Luka's not there,
Yep.
so he had a lot of playing time today. But yeah, this game right here kind of proves why they haven't been playing him. That's not to say don't play him ever again. It just I see he still needs work and he is young. This is like his first year. Well, he did play for Oklahoma City, but that don't really count because he really didn't play for anything.
For
But
nothing.
here
Mm-hmm.
you're playing for something, you know what I mean? And so his mistakes that he was making in Oklahoma City, they can't really afford to take those here.
Yeah.
So that's why they're playing his minutes a little bit smaller and smaller, and
Mm-hmm.
just trying to make sure that he kind of gets it before they just completely fully trust him and throw him out there like that.
I,
That's pretty much the only negative I had with just that part, man.
yeah, that's the only negative I had as well, Moses Brown. I'm gonna go a little devil's advocate and say that it could be the reason that he played this way could also be because he hasn't had minutes. Because he's playing him. He has no rhythm right now. He's just out there trying to run to the middle, catch the ball, and do something with it. I see him. It's still the same hustle. You still see the
Yeah,
same Moses
he
Brown
full of
hustle.
energy. Yeah,
He's still energy. Just sometimes it's a little too much. He's just a little one. He's at 120 miles an hour instead of being at 100. Sometimes. So you need games like this where it doesn't matter, where he can go out there and get the reps. And it doesn't matter as much that he made the mistakes, but he was making mistakes out there. It is what it is. But just keep giving him time, man. Like I want to watch Moses Brown develop. I think he will develop a little more, just giving him time watching his team. As you said, he didn't play for anything in OKC. This is his first time probably playing for a team that's playing for anything. And then also, possibly being in the playoffs where he could have some experience, maybe in some games or so. We may have some time in the playoffs and all. So this is a first step.
oh,
We got guys that are,
that'll be
we got
huge.
guys that are better than him. As far as Marquise Chris right now, and Dwight Powell is playing better, man. Like I keep saying, you got to call a spade a spade. Dwight Powell, since Marquise Chris has came in there and they've been talking about his position,
Hmm.
he's been playing like a decent center, and like as far as for us. So I'm gonna give him his props as well. He's continuing his little hot streak. So the only bad thing today, like we said again, was Moses Brown, man, and that it everything can't be perfect again.
Nah. Yeah, and another thing too, man, to talk about negative, the free throws, man. I don't know what
Yeah,
happened to free throws today.
yeah,
There was a lot of 0 for 2s at the line today, man, for a
yeah.
lot of our players that are pretty solid free throw shooters. At one point, the 3-point field goals were higher than the field goal. I mean, the free throws percentage. So it's just
We'd
that's
have beat him by 40, man. We'd have beat him by 40. So we had to do something. Like I said, it couldn't be perfect.
yeah. And I'm a harp on that one negative, man. We should have held them under 100. Man, I was mad. It's all good though. Like you said, point differential is going to be the deciding factor of this, where Dallas ranks on in defense or whatever. But it'd been nice to keep another team under 100. But when you score 130, I mean, chances are the team's gonna score 100. You know what I'm saying? So,
Exactly.
it's all good, man. Did you have any other negative takeaways from the game besides free
No,
throws and
none at all. Free throws
Moses
and Moses
Brown?
Brown. That's it.
Yeah, like I said, man, they not too much negative to take away from this game today, man. They did pretty good for who they played against or whatever. Coach Sweeney did a pretty good job, kind of getting the guys, handle the guys, because it looked like they were not come back like like any other team would come back or whatever. But they started kind of chipping away a little bit. I think it got down to like, what was it, 14 or 13 or whatever?
Yeah, I think it was
And
14, maybe.
yeah, something like that. Yeah, and that's probably like the closest they got. Sweeney kind of caught that timeout, reeled him back a little bit, and that's when he just took off after that, man. Like I said, it really wasn't even a game tonight. Like I said, it was one of those games where you could have did something else while the game was playing in the background, wash dishes or something, like I was doing, washing clothes and folding and all that stuff. Do that type of stuff in the background while the game going.
And
That's how it works.
let's give a positive to Sweeney as well. We didn't really talk about him in the
Yeah,
positives. I felt like he did his job. Even the timeouts called and all. I felt like he was calling timeouts at the right time. We were up by like almost 30. It would get down to like 24, and no, he'll call a timeout. Like I was like, that's right. It's perfect momentum. Momentum stopper or whatever. So I'm gonna give him credit as well. He did a good job.
man, especially on that part where I think they cut it down to like 19, and he caught a real quick timeout. It's like,
It's like,
no,
yep.
no, 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 put it back over 20. That's what you need to do.
Yep.
Wilding out here. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get into this game ball, man. Who you giving the game ball to tonight?
I'm gonna give it to. I wish I had his jersey to wrap him. I'll probably have it soon. Mr. Josh, the Phenom Green.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. Josh Green, man. For me, I'm gonna probably give it to Moses Brown tonight, man.
Yeah.
I'm joking. Nah, it's gonna be Josh Green, man. Mr. Career high tonight. He had 17, 5, and 2. Had a pretty solid game. Actually, you know what? I'm about to give it to somebody, bro. You gonna be like, what?
Tim Hardaway.
You had Josh Green. Who we say?
You gonna give it to Tim Hardaway?
No. I'm gonna give it to Reggie Bullock.
The sniper. I knew it.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, because he had the little 12 points in the first quarter or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm showing him love. I'm showing him love. I don't think I've ever given him a game ball, have I? I think we ever given him a game ball, right?
I don't think no one has. I should have gave it to him too.
He gave him like 20 game balls, I think. I can't remember something like that. I think he hold the record for game balls with him. But yeah, now I'm gonna give it to Reggie, man. Like I said, Reggie did have his pretty much 99% of his points in the first quarter. He finished with 15, but it's a defense that we're looking at. He had 15, 7, and 4. So
yeah, he also started. He started the run. Like that first quarter run was basically what started the game and had us ahead, and he was a part of that. So he did his job. Like I can't complain. I didn't need more than that. 15 was excellent for Reggie Bullock.
Yeah, he was, man. He definitely was. Like I said, man, the defense and everything, the Dallas made it look effortless, like, especially in the third quarter. Like in the second half of the third quarter, that's when they were kind of like, okay, this is it. Like that's kind of the point where it's like, that it's over.
This game's done. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, like I said, man, not a lot of negatives to take away from this. Oh yeah, even Trey Burke had 7 points. You know what I'm saying? That was a quiet 7. Like I had no idea he was actually went out there and scored that many points. So
they all did their job, man.
Oh yeah, everybody did their job, man. All right, man. We're finna get to the part of the video that get you guys involved here. So we're gonna take
my favorite part.
Questions and comments. So if you guys want to get a question and a comment in, man, go ahead and get it in now. Here we go. It looked like Will was on one comment. He said the Mavs got to get better from freebies. Yeah, man. That was the only negative really tonight that we gave out was the free throws. It was a lot of open twos at the line, man. They got to capitalize on that, man. Those are freebies. You gotta hit those, man.
But they also been they've been hitting them recently too. So
yeah. That's why I'm not harping on it too much, because they have been hitting their free throws. They have been hitting. All right, man. The second one he threw out was balance of 54 points in the paint. That's nice. Yeah. And they had
But
how many fast break points did they have, bro?
I think the Mavericks are one of the best teams in the paint this year.
I mean, because they got Luca. Luca's one of the best
Yeah.
drivers to the
But
paint.
all around, like I think we just get into the paint more. I told you everybody's adding a little paint to their game, a little
Mm-hmm.
get to the paint. Like Dodo has at least like 2 or 3 a game where he gets to the paint and goes and scores now. And then you got Max under the rim, Dwight Powell still. Jalen
You
Brunson
say
gets to the
Maxi?
rim now. You
You
know,
said Maxi? Oh, okay.
we got what's the, I need that number so I can call him. But man, as far as the team shooting threes, getting the paint and all, 54 points in the paint is awesome. The Mavs can do that on the regular. It's just I wish we had a center that could actually just stand in the middle and get points too. But
Bro, you got the White Power. What you talking about?
hey, man, I told you what
Best
I think
center in
about
Mav
Dwight
history.
Powell.
What are you saying right now?
He should be a power forward. He keeps hitting them threes.
Yeah, no,
Play
you're right.
him
He should be. You're
as
right.
backup power forward. I'm serious. If he can hit them threes, he should be a
Yeah,
backup power forward on our team. We still need a center. I'm fine
yeah,
with him
no,
starting
you.
behind KP or Maxi, whatever, but he should be a
Mm-hmm.
power forward. We need a center. He can't rebound. His major issue is rebounds. That's the part that's been hurting me throughout his whole career of 10 years in Mav, that he just cannot. He gets bullied in the paint. He's not the one to be down there.
Now last year, because remember he came back from that surgery on his, what was it, Achilles?
Achilles. Uh-huh.
Yeah, so it took him a while to kind of get his footing or whatever. Then he started kind of
Mm-hmm.
coming on towards the end of the season, which really didn't mean anything because he didn't really get any playing time in the playoffs last year. But
Nope.
it might be different this year, man. Who knows? All right, man. Let's see, Will had another one. He says, yeah, whenever they hit a three, hit
Six
six
straight.
straight points, they call a timeout. Yeah, like we
I
said,
know.
man. They it's like he didn't want that joint to get past like 19. Like no, 19 points, timeout. I need to be right back over that 20 mark, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see, we got it here. So he said Reggie's threes quieted the crowd early. Yeah, could, Will, you would know. You were there tonight, man. You lucky bastard. You were there tonight. Yeah, like we said, Reggie went off in the first quarter, man. He was huge. I don't think I've ever seen. Has Reggie been that hot this year? I don't even know he's been that hot ever this
No,
year.
no, not this year. He hasn't been.
So let me get this straight. So you saying that we need to avoid both Reggie and Sterling Brown's contracts and just get them max contracts each?
Nah, but I am saying that Josh Richardson hurt our team a lot last year, man. Hey,
Oh,
it's showing. It's showing so badly how
bro, listen.
Josh Richardson messed us up.
It's funny you said that because I was watching The Ringer and they had the worst
Mm-hmm.
contract draft
Mm-hmm.
and they had Josh Richardson on there. Bill Simmons is a Boston Celtic fan, and they
Celtic
was talking
fan,
about
uh-huh.
Josh Richardson, and I was like, hey, y'all keep him over there, man. That's y'all problem now, bro. All right, man. Let's see what we got. We got Ben Price, man. He says Josh Green. Hey,
Yes,
that's a jersey
sir.
that team got on right now, man. Just ignore the
Nah, I
name on the
wish
back.
this.
It's Josh
Nah,
Green.
you.
Just ignore the name on
This
the back.
this that old guy. You
Oh
know,
my god,
this that old guy right here.
man, I
I
miss him,
miss him.
man.
I
God, I
miss him,
miss
but Reggie and Sterling starting to make me not miss him as much anymore. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not because the
him.
defense, man.
Hey,
If you get the defense with
oh, okay.
this,
Yeah.
it's
You're
like
right. Yeah,
it's what we try to get Josh Richardson for.
yeah.
It's
There
exactly
you
what we
go.
try to get Josh Richardson for, and they're doing the
Yeah.
role.
You're right. You're right. I forgot. I didn't look at it that way. I guess I was looking at it because, man, look, he said this year is part of the 90-50-40 club.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I was looking at. But yeah, you're right. The defense. That's what we wanted Josh Richardson for. So you're right.
Richardson for.
Yeah. All right, man. He said my bro-in-law here says, do y'all feel that last year's Mavs win? Did the Mavs win this game without Luka and Porzingis last year? Um,
No. Well,
I can't remember
it
how
would
they.
be a toss up.
Yeah,
It'd
I
be a
can't
toss up.
remember how they. I
Not
think
good.
they would, but I don't
I
think
don't
it
think
would have
we were
been a
good
blowout.
without. No, but I
I,
don't
I,
think we were good without either one of them last year. I don't think we
I,
were.
I, yeah, that's what I'm trying to remember. So we weren't good with them without them
I
last
don't
year. I
think
couldn't
without
remember.
both of them. I feel like we weren't winning any games without both of them last year.
Okay, I couldn't remember. Oh, you know what? You're right because we struggled for sure without Luca.
Uh huh. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, to answer your question, Reg, no, I don't think so, man. I couldn't remember how we played without them. I got this year in my mind. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of clouding last year's team. But yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. We didn't play well with Luca without Luca at all, man. All right, man.
Emergence
What
of
we got
Jalen
here?
Brunson.
Oh yeah. All right, man. Will says with how the defense is playing, y'all think this will allow for Luka and KP to keep getting rest to be ready for the playoffs? You know what? I I kind of said that with this game when you was like, no, no,
Hmm.
no, let Luka play or whatever. I'm like, listen, if Luka need to rest, this is the game to do it. This is that free bingo space I was telling you about. Go ahead and let him rest. It's not you're not it's not a panic move, bro. It's just like you just want to make sure, you know what I mean? If even if you think he can walk and he's fine and all that, just to make sure this the type of game. Now, if they play, Phoenix or something, I think Luca would
Hmm.
have played. But because they're playing Houston, they knew who the opponent was. Like Jason Kidd probably thinking the same thing I was thinking. It's like, bro, if you can't beat this team without Luca, we got bigger problems than we thought. And
Since
so,
this is, go ahead, I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, no, go ahead.
Since this is, you said a free bingo spot. My issue is that these are games that could help Lucas averages. Like I'd be wanting
Oh,
those
okay,
games where it's like, go out there and get a 46er or something like that, where you could, bring your numbers up. And I understand, why you shouldn't play him and rest him, but also at some point, Luka and KP got to get that chemistry together though. Like, so they have to get a run of playing with each other. Something has to give at some point. Like you still
right,
got time right now, I guess. You don't have too much time because we're still humbled up, or I guess crammed up in the West in that middle piece. And the Lakers keep winning games now. Like we winning games now, the Lakers want to keep winning games. But yeah, we gotta. I don't know. I just want to get those guys in there, and I want to see those guys dominate. I think that's the Mavs fan in me is seeing the future. Just I want to see Luca and KP go on a stretch of dominating like they did in the bubble, and win games.
yeah. I mean, no, like I said, it's understandable, man. I guess I'm thinking of the playoffs. Like you
Hmm.
let Luca and them rest and all that stuff, man. Right now in these type of games, so that way you focus on the playoffs. Like the numbers and all that's cool. Like Luca's gonna get his numbers, he's gonna get his accolades, all that stuff. we're we're past that now. And I think Luca's thinking that too. It's like, look, man, I have all the regular season accolades, minus the MVP or whatever. But you want to get him ready for the playoffs. But I do understand what you're saying about trying to get both of those guys together and get them as much playing time as possible. Because, like you said, I don't know how many games they played together with those two, either Luca being out or KP being out, and just being one or the other. I don't know how
I
many games
think
they actually played together. I think you said
I
12
think
or
it's
something last
16.
year.
I think it's
Oh,
16. I think it's
16.
16.
So yeah,
Hmm.
like I said, I see where you're going with that now. All right, man. So Pavel says you think Luca plays Sunday. I hold on, matter of fact. Who they play Sunday? Chicago.
Chicago, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's gonna play. I think he's gonna
I
play.
I would say yes, but the last few times I said Luca was going to come back, you right before the game, it's like, nah, Luca, we're gonna let him sit again. So I'm gonna say yes based off of what Luca said, but would I be surprised if he didn't? No.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna say he's definitely gonna play in that game, man. I think he will. Like I say, I think he could have played in this game. It was just this. It's in Houston, man. Just go ahead and sit down and rest, and just make sure that ankle is
Hmm.
100% or close to 100%. I think Pavel said I think Reggie and Sterling are shooting over 60% the last 9 games. I think Matter of fact, I think for sure Sterling. Like Sterling been
Yeah,
hot for the last
Sterling is.
you
Reggie's
saw the little,
Reggie's in the high
he did a little
40s.
floater in the paint too. You saw that?
Uh huh.
Yeah. Like
Reggie shooting in the high 40s from the 3 point range, and Sterling shooting over sixty
hold on,
percent.
who that guy you said again?
That sniper, man. That
Oh, okay.
that
I'm sorry, bro. You
sniper
keep saying some
is
name I
doing,
never heard of. Sniper. That's who I
man.
know,
That
man.
sniper. He
That
wrote it
sniper.
at the wrong time. He wrote it too early. If he'd have came back from COVID and wrote sniper on the shoes, we'd have been
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Bro,
man,
bro, wait till January 7th, then put that on your shoe. Oh, okay.
yeah, he
My
should have
bad.
put
My
that.
bad.
Then we'd have been
Hey,
like,
nah,
oh,
he was just doing like Jason Terry when he had that trophy on his
trophy on.
biceps. That's all, man. That's all. All right, man. So Will said, I don't think so. Dallas couldn't defend athletic teams. I can't remember what comment that's from, but yeah. Oh, he's probably talking about could we beat teams without Luca? I don't.
Uh,
Yeah. They're a little bit better now. I think it's more like we pretty much still have the same personnel. I think it's more of the scheme, like King's been saying, and I think they're starting to buy into their scheme, and they're starting
mhm.
to bring a whole lot more effort. And I'm telling you, man, with some 10-day contracts that was helping, man. Like you got new blood in there, bringing you energy and bringing effort because they have to bring energy and effort because hey, they could be losing their job in the next few days. So you got add that in there with the scheme that Jason Kidd and them have. Like I said, the resiliency the Mavericks have They did not stray away from their path or their plan or what their goal was, and they stuck with it. No matter how negative we were as Mad fans and how doubtful we were, they stuck with it, and it's starting to show. And it's not like
I want.
one or two games like it normally is, bro. This has been a stretch now. I think before this game, they
Uh-huh.
won the last 4 out of 5 games. So now it's
Mm-hmm.
5 out of 6. And so, like I said, they keep this going, man. Sky's the limit. Our goal now is to try to catch Memphis because I want home court advantage at least in the first round, man.
Yeah.
I'd rather play Memphis at home here than in Memphis.
In
So
Memphis.
yeah,
I got a question to ask you to piggyback on that one. That's gonna be my answer.
okay.
And it's also to give credit, I guess, to Nico as well, which I think we're not giving enough credit to because I still believe in Nico, like I told you. Is Sterling Brown better than Josh Richardson at this point?
Yes.
Okay. He got Sterling Brown to be off the bench and got Reggie Bullock as well. So yeah, I think he did his job. I think he improved the team. And we got Moses Brown out of that too. So I think we're good. I think we
Matter of
if we
fact, look at Boston right now.
I know. I know.
It ain't looking good. It ain't looking good
Not
at
at all.
all. All right, man. Another question here. You got Pavel said, worried Luke and KP aren't getting enough reps together. Gonna get rusty. Yeah,
Not yet.
like King just said, man, it's gonna because we hadn't even made it to the All-Star break yet, so it's still time. It's still
Yeah.
time. Like I said, I don't think it was a case of Luka like, oh my god, he just couldn't play at all. I think, like I said, I think it was just precaution. You're playing the Houston
Mm-hmm.
Rockets. This is the perfect time. You just sit and chill, just to make sure that ankle is good because you just came off of a long stretch where your ankle and your knee and all that stuff wasn't right. So this was just a precautionary thing. Like, look, just go ahead, chill tonight, and then we'll bring you back on Sunday. We play the Bulls. That's a better opponent, and we're at home, so we're definitely gonna need that one, man. I think if Dallas beat the Bulls, man,
I'm gonna
listen.
go out on a limb on this one. I'm gonna go out on a limb on this one. Kristaps Porzingis will return on Sunday with Luka
Wait,
Doncic.
hold on.
You,
How long's he been out though?
he been out 5 days. He been out 3 games so far, right? So that's been at least 5 days. You get 6 days, right? You got to have 6 days now with the new rule and
And I
all.
think he, I
So that
think
means
he's vaccinated too. So I think it is 5 days.
So that means he'll be eligible to play on Sunday then if he
Listen,
didn't play today. So
if
my
he,
my, my I think he's gonna play first and foremost. But secondly, I think KP and Luka, this whole chemistry thing is
mhm,
going to start right here on Sunday when they return. I told you the calm before the storm was Luka, but then KP went out.
yeah,
KP's going to come back. I think KP makes the All-Star game. I think KP makes the All-Star game, and they play and they start running the rest of the season out as far as KP and Luka. I think this is where it starts. Chicago Bulls, we're going to get that win. We'll come on this show talking about Luka. We're going to talk about KP. KP going to be the man Sunday, and then we're going to keep it moving.
Oh, and then, by the way, Johnny Bravo wanted to give you your props, man, on the call of Golden State winning. I mean, us beating Golden State. Got to give you your props on that one, man. You called that one. All right, man. We got another one here from Trev. He said, "Do you see another Miami versus Dallas finals in the future?"
That's my younger bro.
Uh, I don't
He's a
know.
Heat fan.
Oh, you Heat fan? I
Yeah.
don't know, man. I don't know because the way Dallas, we're probably a little bit further away from that championship than Miami is, but
Mm-hmm.
Miami has older players. Their best player is Jimmy Butler, and he's already like in his closest mid-30s. So I don't know, man. That's gonna be an interesting one, man. If they do it again, man, it might be just fate for the Mavericks and the Miami Heat to meet in the finals every time they play. So I don't know.
See,
What you think,
Travi,
man?
I'm gonna make a bet with Travi. The Mavs make it there before the Heat do.
Oh yeah. I would say, yeah, yeah.
I'm saying they make it there. I'm saying the Heat don't get back that Heat little bubble
Bubble,
year
yeah,
where they
bubble,
made
yeah.
it there. Nah, the Miami Heat not going back to the finals. Gonna be for the Mavs. I'm
Oh
sorry,
man.
Travi.
Oh man. Okay. Crushing the hopes of the viewers out here, man.
I'm sorry they
All right.
crushed our hopes in '06.
Yeah. Brother says, "Do you know about that? I still think I'd rather have Seth." Yeah, yeah. Like I said, we miss Seth, man. Definitely miss Seth, man.
I know
We
it
got rid of Josh
stings.
Green, so I mean, that's sorry, not Josh Green, Josh Richardson. So
I know it stings, but like so when we had Seth, we had the number one offensive efficiency of all time.
yeah,
I feel like this team has a higher ceiling than that team. And we changed Seth. Seth's the missing piece. I would love to have Seth. Like Last year, I would have loved to have Seth. Obviously, we'd have been better off with him. But the defense, you can't take away what Reggie Bullock and Sterling Brown brings on the defensive side of the ball. Seth Curry isn't a great defender. He can put the ball on the floor, he can score, he can shoot with the best of them, but he's not a great defender. We needed more wings around. I threw out the comment before about we have Maxey, Dorian, and Reggie Bullock playing defense for us. That's not even including Sterling Brown and Josh Green on our
Mm-hmm.
team playing defense for us. This team is stacked with defenders. I'm fine, and it's enough guys on here that can make shots.
No, I agree, man. Like I said, I know we just missed what he did for the team, and a lot of us miss him because of what we got in return for him in
Yes.
Josh Richardson, man. Like I said, Josh Richardson over there now in Boston looking like trash right now, and we just laughing. We just laughing right now. All right. The next one, man, my baby here says, I agree. Really like Seth. Yeah, I know
I,
she likes
I
Seth.
love Seth. I love
Matter of
him.
fact, hold on. Let me show you this. Let me show you what she got me, bro. Let me show you what she got me. It's Seth
Oh
bobblehead.
man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Ah, it hurts, man. It hurts.
Yeah.
I gotta.
I like Seth since Duke though. I didn't know why he went
Oh yeah, I
undrafted.
like him to do too. Yeah, and I'm
I
not even a
thought he
Duke
was
fan.
I
I
thought he
like him
was
to do.
I'm not a Duke fan either, but I thought he was good at Duke. I'm like, why would you not draft him? Y'all just didn't
Yeah,
draft his brother high enough, and you see he has some of the same skills as his brother, and y'all gonna do it again. But it
exactly,
happened.
exactly. All right, man. Let's see what we got next. So Pavel says Sterling is the offensive, the old
Yes.
rebounds too. That's really impressive. Yeah, yeah, he is, man. Sterling got a big body too, man. Sterling got a
Yeah, he's
big
six
body.
five, man. He's a big 6'5".
Yeah, he a big 6'5". He built like Michael Finley out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Back
Yeah.
when we had him. And
Yep.
I know Will needs to hear me out say all the time, bro. I've been wanting a Michael Finley size guard, bro, since we lost Michael
Hmm.
Finley. 'Cause I know we had that long stretch where we was getting those tweeners, those
Yep.
combo guards.
Hmm.
And man, I missed them guard we had the size of Michael Finley, and now we got a bunch of them on the team now. So
Yep. We
we
got
don't
two
need those
guards.
positive. Oh
We
yeah.
finally got two guards. We finally got two guards.
Oh, and another thing too, when we talking about defense, even Tim Hardaway is starting to play defense. You been noticing that?
Yep.
I was like, hold on, man. Like this, the team. I don't know what happened. Like I said, I don't know if Jason Kidd, putting bombs in like a nano bomb in their neck or something. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't start playing defense, I'm gonna detonate this or what, bro. But this team out here locking cats up, man. I'm loving it, man. Like I said, if they can keep this up going into the playoffs, man, sky's the limit. And I
Yep.
definitely want to see this defense tested against like those top echelon offenses, like we did with Golden State. Let's
Hmm.
see if they can be consistent and do this against other teams like we've been play Chicago. The real test gonna be Memphis because that's gonna give you a chance to inch closer to them and try to get that fourth seed. And so
Yep.
if we can keep this type of defense up, man, against teams like that, man, the sky's the limit, man. I'm telling you.
If the Mavs can win both of these next games, I think national media are going to be on the Mavs. I think
Ah,
they'll start.
man.
I'm just telling you, it's going to be you in the run. It's going to
And
be
that's
too
and
many
that's,
good
that's
teams
gonna
in the
I hate when
run.
they do that. It's gonna jinx it.
It's
Now don't talk about us. Keep us on the radar. Like you ain't talking about us all year, bro, other than the whole Rick Carlisle thing.
uh-huh.
Don't talk about us. Let us keep doing our work quietly, bro. We don't want nobody to do like remember when Atlanta kind of ran up on everybody
On
in
the
the playoffs?
radar.
That's what I
Hmm.
want. Like don't talk about us. You don't hear nothing about us. Be quiet. Just stay over there and focus on what's wrong with the Lakers and whatever else. We're gonna keep doing work quietly, man. That's what I want it, man. I don't want no attention. Keep doing this with no attention.
It's going to come though. We got Luca, man. We got to get it. We're
Yeah,
going to
you're
have
right.
so much attention soon, man.
Yeah, especially when they're winning and we got Lucas. That's the recipe right there.
Hmm.
All right, man. That boy Jay said Chris second 10-day expires Sunday. Is he definitely the answer for the last roster spot, or would you kick the tires on Boogie? Nah, I will keep. You want Boogie?
No, no. I was going to say you want me to go first. You can go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, no. Go ahead, go ahead.
I was saying I'm. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm taking Chris.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I'm
take
with you.
Marquise Chris over Boogie right now, Boogie Cousins. I know Boogie Cousins may have a little bit more offensively, but I feel like Chris can do just a little more all around than what
Yeah,
I feel like Boogie might hurt the team. I actually feel like
yeah,
he can come in and hurt the team in a way as far as a defense. He's never been a defender,
yeah.
so I'm kind of worried about him. I think you keep Chris. You sign him back. I think you cut Willie Cauley. You cut Willie Cauley's time.
Listen.
You got to cut him.
We talked about that before a few videos ago. We been said that. I don't know what's matter of fact. Who was I listening to? Was it not Locked On Man? I think I want to say uh what's the other one with Jimmy Crowders? He's famous on Mav Twitter. Oh,
Is he all things Mavs? Or
thank you. All things Mavs. He
yeah.
brought this up. He kind of said what I was telling you a couple videos ago. I was saying
Mm-hmm.
that I think they're gonna cut. He was saying that he like kind of what you said. You think they're holding him to throw him in some kind of a trade to see if they can
Yep.
get something for him, or they're
Mm-hmm.
just gonna go ahead and cut him. That way they can make a roster spot. And I
Yep.
think that's what they're gonna end up doing. Um, I think we can afford. Well, dang, you said KP gonna come back. It's gonna be kind of hard to get sign Chris to another 10 day.
They're trying to do it like you're saying. I think you're trying to say they're trying to hold on to him as long as they can while this rule is occurring. So while they can do this little 10-day thing because of COVID and all, they're just keeping as many players as they can. But once everybody gets back, I think they're going to cut Willie Cauley. That's my opinion.
I hope so, man, because I want to keep Chris. I like what he's bringing, like you said. I think he fits a whole lot better than what Boogie would do. I think
Mm-hmm.
Boogie at this point is a name, and
Yeah.
so I'd rather have a guy because we don't need more offense.
No.
Because the way the ball is moving and the way that everybody's getting their touches and contributing in an offensive way, we don't need another offensive player. And so you need more defenders. That's what you need. You need to
Mm-hmm.
stop people. Offense is not the problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's stopping people. And I think Chris is a better defender than Boogie Cousins is right now. Because
Cousins.
we put both his knees out of there right now. So
Yep.
like I think he's just a name right now, man. Like you said, I agree. I'd rather keep Chris, man. All right, we got some more questions coming in. Let's see. We got so Pavel says, I think it was the J Kidd comment that this team isn't built for defense. I think motivated the team. Yeah, yeah. Like I
Yeah.
said, that's when they turned the corner, man. After that comment, so I'm
Yep.
like, man, we've heard coaches make comments before, and the team be like, okay, whatever, or they'll play
Uh-huh.
okay, and then kind of revert back to their old ways. For some reason, that comment resonated with this team because they've been
Yep.
playing like looking like the best defense I've ever seen in my life since that comment, man.
Yes.
So like I said, I don't know if we got some on their families or what the case is, though. They've been doing it for it's got to be about 11, 12 games now, man.
Yeah.
It's
J
been a
Kidd
minute.
is
Yeah,
J Kidd. They playing for J Kidd, man. They playing for J Kidd. They respect J Kidd.
it's because
It
JK
is what
probably
it
not in there
is.
to belittling them and all that stuff like
Nope.
Rick Carlisle was doing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so we talked about that before too, just being a different coach from what Rick Carlisle was doing. And Jason
Plus,
Kidd kind of did the Rick Carlisle way in his previous stops, and him being out of the head coaching seat for 2 years kind of
mm-hmm.
opened his eyes a little bit and showed that look, I gotta change my. That's the signs of a good coach. You got to make changes, man. You're
Mm-hmm.
not what your way is not gonna always be the right way. So you want to try to make changes and you want to try to adapt, which is what he did. He could have went back and did the same thing he did in Milwaukee and Brooklyn and just had the same
Yep.
results here. But instead, he said, you know what? I see how Frank Vogel did it in LA. So I'm gonna try to adapt a little bit of that, try to change some of my ways, and then I'm gonna go forward with this team here, and it's starting to pay off right now.
This coaching staff is hands on. It's they're usually playing games with the players, so
Yeah,
I think that's why they got all these players, a part of the staff. And then J Kid's probably out there playing, showing his, on a half court little situation. J Kid's still J Kid. You
so
feel me?
not full
So
court.
no, not full court, not running them down the court, but half court
Yeah, I don't
situation.
think
He
kids
probably
will
out
run
there
that
showing
play.
the boys what he can
Yeah,
do and all. And they probably respect him. Like, not no disrespect to Rick Carlisle. He won a championship and all, but Rick Carlisle is levels of this. Is nowhere near the level J Kidd was as a basketball player.
as a player. Yep.
Nowhere near. So J Kidd was that guy. Like we said, J Kidd is arguably a top 5 point guard of all time. So I think he demands that respect in the locker room. And these players aren't that young where they don't remember like the Mavs and all winning the championship and J Kidd being a part of that organization as well, which is the
Yep.
organization they're a part of. So I think that
And
all
he
just
just
works,
went to the
man.
Hall of Fame, so they saw him going to the Hall of Fame.
Yep. So it's,
So
it's basically they see this guy and he's like he's just left the game. Like it hasn't been so long like Rick Carlisle has. He just left the game. So I think they just work well or work better with him.
yeah, I agree, man. So far, man, this is the last question. He said if Will said if they cut Willie Cauley Stein, could they then check out Boogie? Like I said, I want to stay away from Boogie, man. No
Yeah.
disrespect to Boogie. I'd rather keep Marquise Chris, man. I like his fit. He's younger. That's another thing. He's only 24 years old.
24. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's young, man. And hey, who knows? Dallas could probably, maybe sign him back for another cheap contract over the
Mm-hmm.
offseason, man, and probably develop him into something. because
Yep.
he's one of those players, man. I think that the previous team, like Golden State, kind of gave up on him too quick, man. I think if they
Mm-hmm.
had just waited a little bit longer, which in their case they had a lot of draft picks that were going to be used and they were coming in, so it really wasn't enough room for them.
They had
So
Wiseman. They had
yeah,
Wiseman too.
yeah, Wiseman too. So they probably had a reason for doing it. But yeah, for us, I would like to take a flyer on them if we have the room or the cap and all that stuff, man. But I think we got to get rid of Willie Cauley-Stein, man, and
Yeah.
keep him. You know what I'm saying, on the
We
team, because I think he's a nice. He's been a nice contributor as one of those 10-day contract guys. Kind of wish we could have
yeah.
saw Isaiah Thomas, man. Dang, wish we could have
We
saw Isaiah Thomas.
I mean
I don't
he
know
should be
if he
out of
got hurt.
protocol soon too, shouldn't he?
I was about to ask you how long he had left.
Like I think because he went in as soon as after his first game, the day after his first game.
Yeah.
So he should be close to being able to. He might be able to play Sunday.
Okay. I hope so, man. Like if we get the
So
full squad back on Sunday, man, that'd be great.
yeah, I don't think, but I wouldn't cut Willie Cauley Stein for Boogie because we already had too many centers. So I don't think you cut Willie Cauley and then get another center because we still got Boban. Like people forget Boban still was on the team and he's in
Oh,
health and safety protocol and all right
yeah,
now.
yeah,
So
he is. He
we
just went
gotta
in.
exactly. So I really think they're gonna cut Willie Cauley. They're probably gonna try to sign Marquise Chris. They're gonna cut Willie Cauley, and I know I've been saying it to the grave this whole season. I think Goran Dragic will be a Dallas Maverick by the end of this year. I still believe it.
You know, I'm kind of more and more of these games, man. I'm kind of going away from that, like to the point. I don't think Dallas is gonna go that route, but hey,
Why?
you've been more right than me, so you could be
Who else
right.
wanna? Who else they gonna pick up in the as far as just picking them up the streets and the buyouts and all that? Who else really did? They don't need anybody. So basically, what you're saying
Yeah,
is what I was saying yesterday. They don't need anybody. You were like, oh, we gotta go
not
in and
that
make
they
a
don't
trade,
need
though.
anybody. It's just what he's doing, what he would bring to the team. Jalen Brunson is doing right now. So it's like
Yes,
you
he
don't
just had.
really need him, and then you got Frank, and then you got Trey Burke. You know what I'm saying? So you already have four point guards right now, and so
Yeah,
what
but
we were trying to pick him up for, for his ball handling and all that stuff, a second playmaker, you having Jalen, and so
they,
you don't really, and he's putting up pretty much the same numbers that he's putting. Well, not this year, but
yeah,
last year he's putting up in Miami. So we really don't need him now. They
but
was
I
only
think you
doing that
get
because we
him.
didn't have a ball handler, but now you found out where Jalen Brunson is. You should be good now.
You get him for the games where JB may be off. You get him still for the leadership qualities and the the mentoring for Luka Doncic still.
Hmm.
And I think again, we don't need help in many positions other than like a big guy really that can put up buckets.
Yeah,
The
another
other
one more
we have
big
a
guy.
bunch of guards already, so we don't need to pick up a guard that can play defense because we still got
That,
Frank and them on the bench.
I
We
was
don't
gonna I
need
was
a.
gonna ask you if you're talking about doing that. So do you trade Trey Burke and pick him up?
I mean, you may not have to if you can cut Willie and keep the if you got a space.
But if you cutting Willie, I thought you were doing that for Chris.
Well, yeah, they're gonna. You're right. So they're gonna cut Willie for Chris. Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So somebody else
I,
gonna have
I
to move
mean,
around and come back getting
yes,
yeah.
yes. You get rid of Trey Burke you get rid of Trey Burke for going Dragic. Yes,
Okay.
I like. So my thing is that I know Trey comes in and has hot games. I
Mm-hmm.
just want to see Luka play with Goran. I think it's
That's what
something
it's all
about it.
about, bro. That's what you want to
Yeah,
see.
I
That's all.
really think it's going to bring out the best in Luka. Luka is one of those guys that plays at his own pace, deciding when I want to take over, when I don't really care as much and all.
Yeah.
I think going Dragic will unlock a different level to Luka Doncic. That's my whole thing. I just for some reason feel like him
That's
coming
what you
over
want to
here.
see.
Yes, I feel like him coming over here will make Luka the best professional he could ever be. That's what I think. So, and I want Luka to get that. I want somebody to be able to come over here and check him. I want somebody that's not scared to tell him that he's doing something wrong and all. It's like a father figure. I want his Hoger, and I feel like his Hoger would be going Dragic.
Man, shout out to Hoger, man. Shout out to Hoger.
Shout out.
All right, man. I think this is the last question right here. Let's one somebody else writes in. He said, "Would you guys take Brandon Knight over Trey?"
No, I
No.
wouldn't. I wouldn't.
It's a toss up. It really don't matter to
Don't get.
me.
Come on, man. By that game you saw, whatever, you done saw a trigger Trey. I mean, put up almost 30 and all. You come on.
Oh,
Don't
you
play
think
like you don't
hey
don't play like you ain't see
you talking
Trey.
about bubble trade? That's what you talking about. You talking about bubble
And you
trade?
just seen a couple games this year too, and Frank Ntilikina went out. Don't
Oh
forget
yeah,
about
yeah,
those
yeah, yeah,
games.
yeah. Yeah, he had that little stretch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, don't forget about those games.
yeah. My bad. Yeah, you're right. So I keep Trey. Uh, Brandon Knight played okay. He played
He
okay.
did.
Not nothing like, oh my god, I gotta go tell my mom about it. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? He played okay.
He got one post game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He had a post game. All right, man. That's gonna probably do it for us, man. Unless somebody got
Man, God,
anything in. No,
these
nothing else.
questions over. We wanted to go 30 minutes a day for y'all. We thought we was having a long show, and y'all gave us all these questions. I appreciate y'all. That was love.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate that, man. Uh, but yeah, that's gonna probably end up doing it for us tonight, y'all. We appreciate y'all interacting with the show today, man. That's probably more questions than we had in a while. Um, as y'all know, Dallas wins 130 to 106. We like to appreciate, like I said, we appreciate you guys watching. For those who are new to the channel, guys, do us a huge favor. Do two things for us. Go ahead and hit that like button and go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys. We're trying to grow our channel. We just made it over the 180 mark. So, like I said, our goal this year, I know slowly but surely, but we're trying to get to our first 500. But I guess we need to start taking baby steps. Let's get to our first 200.
Yep.
Then we'll go to 500. Let's try that. Let's make it to help us make it to our first 200 subscribers, guys. Tell all your friends, tell your family, tell your fellow Mav fans. Help us to grow this channel, guys. That would
Tell
be
your
much
fellow Mavs
appreciated.
haters.
Oh yeah, you tell the Mav hater too. Hey, we've
Tell
had a few of
everybody.
them on the show. We had a few of them on the channel, man. It's okay. They can come on and watch and help support too, man. It's so good. Anybody can help support. It's all good. But yeah, also like King was doing, go ahead with the point over here. Go ahead and follow those socials. Follow us on Instagram at Glow Sun Productions. Follow us on TikTok at Glow Sun Sports. That's where we drop a lot of our news, a lot of what shows we're about to drop, and all that stuff. We drop a lot of our promos and stuff like that on those two social platforms, so you guys can follow us on there. The next game for the Mavericks is going to be when you say it was King, you said
Sunday.
Sunday. Okay, so they play Chicago
Sunday.
Bulls.
Keep
They
yep.
play
Keep
Chicago
going because
Bulls
I
on
want to show them
Sunday.
something.
Oh, okay. But yeah, we're gonna play Chicago Bulls on Sunday. So if we might have a show on Sunday, if not, it will be on Monday. Actually, I gotta kind of see where Jay and Will what they're gonna do with their show. But yeah, we're gonna probably have it either on Sunday or on Monday. Follow our socials, or you guys can just follow the channel in general. We're gonna drop the promo as a short here on the Glow Sun Sports YouTube channel. But for the guys that I guess I don't give Twitch enough love too, man. For the Twitch people out there, go ahead and follow us on Twitch too. I know I don't think you can like the show and stuff like that on Twitch, but you can follow us. So follow us on Twitch
You can
also.
follow and subscribe.
Follow, subscribe, or however that works. Hold on, man. I think we got another comment that just came in here. Oh yeah, thank you, baby.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
thank
Thank you,
you,
Madam Rel. Thank you.
thank you. But yeah, no, but seriously, guys, yeah, we really do appreciate y'all, man. We really do. Like I said, I know it's cliche to say without y'all, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing, but it's true. Without the subscribers, without the people who follow our channel, who like our videos, we couldn't do this without y'all, man. So we definitely, yeah, there you go. You see King right there, man. So we definitely do appreciate y'all helping us grow this channel, man. That way we can y'all can be the first ones to say like, yo, I was there before they got to wherever we're trying to get to.
Hmm.
That'd be nice. That'd be kind of cool to say, but we do appreciate y'all, man. But like I said, we will have another video either on Sunday or on Monday. Depends on how things line up. Depending on what when Jay and Will do their video. We don't want to
Talking
try
about
to.
Saturday.
I mean, 'cause, they do their football stuff, so we don't want to run into them. So it's gonna depend on what they do. But like I said, chances are we'll either have it on Sunday evening or on Monday evening, depending on how things line up. So you guys look forward to that. But I ain't got a little long winded. With that being said, man, let me go ahead and introduce the man who got the autographed personal jersey of Moses Brown on right now. I got my co-host King, man. What's up, man? Anything else you want to say, man?
No, I was just saying, tell them about Saturday with the kicks. That we got
Oh
the
yes,
kick
yes.
show going on
We're gonna be dropping
Saturday.
our first video here. It'll probably be up on Sunday, man. We're gonna be dropping our first video on the glow. It's called Glow Sneaks. It's GLO Sneaks, as in sneakers. Sneaks channel is going to be dropping here this weekend, man. We're going to do our first video. Kind of excited for that, man. I mean, I see my sneakers in the background, so that's going to be the background of
I
that
wanted to
channel.
show a couple kicks that that people may not have known. You know that's the adapt.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
can I get it in?
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I see you. Oh, you got the adapts,
got
huh? Okay,
got
okay.
those first adapts.
Yeah, yeah, the
Just to
first
show a
one.
little
Yeah.
something, because my shoe's not behind me. I got all these pictures, so I can't really let people know. But I got
Okay, got the Colin Kaepernick.
oh
Okay.
they just a little something, son. I got a few more than those, but I mean I got some kicks too, y'all. Just letting y'all
Okay.
know. But I'll be on there Saturday to talk up a couple of my kicks and some other kicks I'm looking forward to.
Yes, sir, guys. So yeah, go ahead and follow that channel if you're into sneakers. But with that being said, man, y'all, it is your boy Rail. It is my co-host King. We will catch y'all here again soon after the Dallas Mavericks play the Chicago Bulls. So hopefully it'll be another dub. But all right, man, we'll talk to y'all later.
Peace.
Peace.
Thank you, bro. Love you.